Hi, I'm Giles Robinson. I'm a senior stylist at the John Frieda salons in London. I'm going to show you how to do some really cool fishtail plaits, and then I'm going to show you how you can actually take that look from daytime to nighttime. So first of all, we've got Hillary's hair here, and I've just washed it and we just left it just completely natural. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of mousse, because the thing is with fishtail plaits, and especially if you're doing a bit of a hair up, you need to get some guts into the hair. And I find mousse is a really easy way to do that. I love the Colour Wow brass band mousse, and the reason why I like this is, first of all, Hillary has got blonde hair, and blonde hair has a tendency to go brassy, and this actually has a lavender tint in it which helps to neutralise that brassiness. And also, we've taken all the alcohol and all the resins out of this mousse, so it actually is a lot less sticky and drying on the hair, which is great when you've got colour treated hair. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this mousse in my hand, and you can see there, it's got that lavender tint, and that's going to help to neutralise any of the brassiness. And you just drag it all the way through the hair, right from the roots, right through, down to the tips. And if you find it quite hard to apply with your hands, I often will use a vent brush, and a clever way you can use a vent brush with mousse as well is you can actually spray the mousse through the vent brush, and then you can actually use that as an applicator, and it's a really nice, easy way to get the mousse evenly distributed through the hair. Okay, so once we have the mousse all through the hair, evenly distributed, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it really easy. What I'm going to do is just take my dryer, and I'm just going to rough dry off all the hair. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it all into a fish plate. So there's no reason that I need to be blow drying it and making it straight and smooth, because I really want to keep that guts and I really want to keep that body in the hair. Okay, so we've got all Hillary's hair nicely dried off now. And as you can see, it's got all that kind of body, and you can really feel the guts kind of in the hair. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a Mason Pearson brush and just give it a light brush through, just to get any little tangles that might be remaining out of there. And the important thing to do now is to pop a centre parting. Now with this look, you don't have to wear it in the centre. You can put it over onto the side as well if you wanted to. And also at the back, I'm going to take it straight down the middle at the back too. Okay, what you'll do, you want to take two equal sections. Okay, so they're about equal there. What I want to do, I want to create the plait so it comes down the front of Hillary's hair. So I'm not going to over direct it back, I'm going to let it fall, and I'm going to make my plait where I want it to fall. And the way you do this, so you take your two equal bits, you need to take a little bit from one side at the back, and you pass it over to the other side, and you hold it in that hand there. And then you take a little bit from that side, and you pass it over to your first side. And then you just keep repeating that. So you just take a little bit from the back, and you hold it in that hand, you take a little bit from this side, and you pass it over that way. And you just continue, and you just keep pulling it tight as you go, and you will start to see your beautiful fishtail plait forming. So you continue this process right through to the bottom, and then you can just do your traditional plait. And then what I love to use is one of these small little plastic elastics, okay? Because they hold the hair really secure and they're really invisible. So there you go. There is the start, one side of your beautiful kind of fishtail plait look, and then afterwards I'm going to show you how we're going to put it up like this. So leave that there, and I'm going to continue onto the other side. You make sure you get your line exactly the same as your other side. So have a quick check where you started it off. You can use a comb to get it nice and accurate. Start with your two sides again, and you just follow exactly the same process. If you found you've got any little tangles, again you can just give a little brush through beforehand. So you take a little bit from one side and you pass it to the other, and then you take a little bit from the other, like that, and then you just repeat over and over again. And there you go. I mean, how fabulous does that look? I mean, this is really, really easy if you're away, you know, if you're going on the beach, if you're going to a festival. This is fantastic because it keeps all your hair out of the way. And what's more, if you get to the evening, or you get to the next day and you leave them in and you take them out, you get the most incredible kind of cool wave pattern going on in your hair. But now I want to show you how to take this look here into more of an evening look. So say you've worn this on the beach all day, or you've been out and you've been shopping or something and you want to take it more of an evening look. I'm going to demonstrate this so you can see. And what you can also do with this look, when it's finished and you get this really lovely defined plait, you can actually start to break it up a little bit. You can start to soften it a bit, give it a little bit more texture. Sometimes make it a little bit more modern if you find it's just a little bit too regimented. Okay? So you just start to break it up, spread it out, and you can do this as much as you like, and if your hair's a bit thicker, it's a little bit easier to do this as well, and you can really push it a bit more. You can be quite free with it and be quite easy. That's the beauty of this. Once it's in, you know, it really is quite a strong look, so you can really feel free to loosen it up a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Hillary's hair, and we're actually going to create like a halo effect on her head using these two plaits. So we're actually just reversing them up around the head, okay? Just very simply like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a few grips and I'm just going to grip it into place where I've just put it here. Okay, so I'm going to take the other side, okay, and we're just going to lift it up just like we did. We're going to bring it around and just lay it. You can either lay it on top of the plait or just down the side of the plait, depending on how much of a halo you want to create. If you find you want to put it in front. See, that looks quite nice, just kind of crossed over there, you see. Just see how it works with your own hair. And then you can actually tuck the ends into the other side. And then just get your grips simply and fasten it exactly how we did with the other side. And if you find you want to wear a little bit flatter on the sides, you can do. You can just get your grips again. You see how fabulous that starts to look on the profile. Now this is a beautiful kind of elegant look that you can actually wear on your wedding day. And I really think it looks great if you're going for more of that kind of bohemian, softer kind of look. And especially as the hair is up, you can wear a bit of a higher neck, which is always an important thing that we look into when we're looking at kind of wedding hair and wedding dresses. We always start off with looking at the dress, whereabouts is the neckline going to lie. So this is great, and I really do love hair ups because I think it just gives a beautiful shape to the kind of head as well.